I haven't made a video in a year. That's pretty fucked up. I'm not gonna lie. And you have every right to be upset at me. But I'm here now. I'm back. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know if I even remember how to make videos, you know? I'm kind of scared. What if I listen to the first song and I just go, I like the lyrics. I like how lyrically they are. You know? What if I don't know how to talk anymore? What if I don't know how to listen to music anymore? Anyway, I just got off re-listening to Tortured Poets Apartment while jamming some Hades 2. Dogs, we keep going.
And you say I abandoned the ship, but I was going down with it. I'm down to floor through the fences. All my coming to my senses. For just 1 hour of sunshine. For it all is one hell of a drug. Who's afraid of a little of me? Good luck doesn't need to defend your act. So no, really I can't. Who's gonna stop us from waltzing back into rekindled
Okay, that's kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie.
steps anyway. I'm so depressed I act like it's my birthday. Every day. Were you sent by someone who wanted me dead? He just comes running over to me. Touchdown, call the amateurs and cut him from the tee. You look like Taylor Swift in this light. We're loving it.
Great game. If you haven't played Hades before, it's really good. It's really good. And I'm really excited to check out Anthology. I won't talk, about where I've been for the past year or so in this video. At some point I probably will, blah, 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 blah. Not important. You guys want to see me listen to, review, analyze music. I hope. So, yeah. Anyway, first song, The Black Dog. The only song in this album that I kind of know of. Don't know what it sounds like, but I am aware of it. I've definitely heard it before because of a very famous anime couple breakup scene that took place in front of the Black Dog cafe. So, hey, maybe Taylor Swift wrote this about them. I don't know. Maybe she's a Gojo Geto stan. I don't know. Anyway, The Black Dog. Wow. This is weird. I haven't reacted to it. I haven't listened to the song in a while. By Taylor Swift.
I am someone who, until recent events, you shared your secrets with. In your location, you forgot to turn it off. And so I watch as you walk into some bar called.
Yep, and then you get obsessed with just watching that, yeah.
You forgot to turn it off. And it hits me. I just don't understand how you don't miss me in the Black Dog. When someone plays the starting line and you jump up, but she's too young to know this song that was intertwined in the magic fabric of our dreaming.
I love that line.
Old habits die sweet.
Oh, okay, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, wow. Wasn't expecting that. Fuck yes, Taylor. Pop the fuck off. Ooh, that is rough though. So I'm taking it. This is, a relationship has ended, one person has moved on a lot quicker than the other one. You know, I don't know if it's Taylor Swift, but the person that this perspective is from, they are still, you know, watching them. They forgot to turn their location off. They, you know, they're still on that, whereas the other person has moved on so quick that they're at, the black dog with someone who's too young to even know the song. And the song that I'm assuming is a big song in their relationship, and she doesn't even know the song, and it was intertwined in the magic fabric of our dreaming. Old habits die screaming. Oh, wow. Okay, keep going. I like the production on this as well. That's one thing that I think is underappreciated, especially on the Torture Poets Department. The production. I know a lot of people are like, no, like Aaron Dresner, which I agree with. Folklore even more amazing. But you know, we keep some respect on Jack, okay? Because I love the digital sound and little and stuff in the background, all the little bits and pieces. I really like.
World with the heart broken, my longings stay unspoken, and I may never open up the way
you will. You feel like you won't, but you will.
I just don't understand.
And how can you understand,
how
right?
You don't miss me in the shower. Old habits die. Scream.
Even that is trying to find some reason, trying to justify, right? Do you hate me? Was it hazing for cruel fraternity? You know, why did this happen, right? Was it make believe? Was it just some prank? Like, oh, that's tragic. That is so sad.
6 weeks of breathing clean air. I still miss the smoke. Were you making
6 weeks of breathing clean air. I still miss the smoke.
Joke. Now I wanna sell my house and set fire to all my clothes, and hire a priest to come and exorcise my demons. Even if I die,
Oh.
and I hope it's shady in the black dog when someone plays the starting line and you jump up, but she's too young to know this song that was intertwined in the tragic fabric of our dreaming. 'Cause tail between your legs, you're
Like the black dog.
I still can't believe it.
Am I seriously tired? It's the first song, dude. It's the first fucking song. It's the first song. What is happening here? Yeah. Wow, that really evoked some feelings there. So many lines in that last. Take me back. Yeah. Like, I want to hire a priest to come and exorcise you, get you out of me. You know, you've moved on so quick, and I'm smelling clean air, but I miss the smoke, and I can't get rid of it, and I want to so bad, but I can't. So I want to hire someone to come get rid of it, even if it kills me. You know, even if it kills me, at least it kills the memory of you as well, and it gets it out. Oh, that's tragic. And then, like, the starting line, jump up, she's too young to know the song. Like, that even just makes me think of, like, Taylor, you know? Because I see, you know, the videos from, like, the Super Bowl or whatever, or, you know, probably not that because he plays in that, but where they're both, her and Travis are, like, having some drinks and singing together and stuff. And I'm like, yes, you got that shit. So yeah, tail between your legs, you're leaving. And I still can't believe it. Because how can you, you know, when it's like that, and every part of you physically just can't believe that this has happened, and you want to erase that. You don't. Yeah. Wow. Okay, we're start off with a fucking banger, dude. Oh, okay. I think I'm gonna really like this album. Oh, okay. Let's move on to the next song. Next song is "I'm Gonna Get Back." Not "I'm Gonna Get You Back." I'm gonna get you back. And I'm wondering already, is it "I'm gonna get you back," or is it "I'm gonna get you back"? Taylor likes to do these songs where, you know, you think, it's from this perspective, it's about this, and then you start listening, you go, oh, wait a second, she's duped me, she's baited me. So I'm curious, I'm very curious. I like that. Okay, fuck.
The one that fits me like skin. Did your research, you knew the price going in. Come clean, standing at the bar like something's fun.
The bar?
Bubbly. Once you fix your face, I'm going in. Whether I'm gonna be your wife or gonna smash up your bike, I haven't decided yet.
But I'm gonna get you back. Okay, so it's kind of both.
Take you back to my house, I haven't decided yet, but I'm gonna get you back.
Okay.
I hear the whispers in your eyes, will make you wanna think twice. You'll find that you were never not mine.
You were never not mine, you're mine. Oh, I like that. Oh, I'll make you want to think twice. You'll find that you were never not mine. You're mine. Interesting. Very. It's evoking some of the kind of more Evermore songs that show a bit more like anger, a bit more rage, a bit more like I'm this badass. I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna, you know. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Ethereal.
Love, act like I don't care what you did.
That immediately just made me think of what's the name? What's the name? I'm blanking. Oh my god. The alien, the UFO. Did some UFO beam me up? I can't think of the name. I just listened to the album and I can't think of the name. But you know what I'm talking about. You know that little made me think of that.
What you did.
Just to do an experiment song.
I'm an Aston Martin. Say you got somebody, I'll say I got someone too. Even if it's handcuffed, I'm leaving here with you.
Okay, that I like that.
But still wanna play the game. Told my friends I hate you, but I love you just the same. Pick your poison, babe. I'm poison either way. Whether I'm gonna curse you out or take you back to my house, I haven't decided yet, but I'm gonna get you back. I hear the whispers in your eyes, will make you wanna think twice. You'll find that you were never not mine. I'm gonna get you back.
Interesting song to come right after the Black Dog, which was a lot more emotional and like I can't believe it. I don't understand this. You know, to this, that's I'm gonna get you back. Whether I'm gonna, you know, make love to you or beat you the fuck up, I'm gonna get you back. That was a fun song. Icons will be bygone eras fading into grey. We broke all the pieces, but still want to play the game. Takes me back to my boy breaks his favorite toys, you know. Interesting. Yeah. I love the production of this. It feels, I don't know if this is going to be true for the rest of the album, but this feels a lot more, I don't know if I'd say experimental compared to the Tortured Poets department, but what they're doing with Taylor's vocals, the different layers of it coming out, going in, I really like. I find it cool. I find it fun. I find it different. I like it. Next up, the Albatross. I love albatrosses. They're so cool. Biggest damn bird, well, biggest flying bird in the world. And maybe flying. They fly like all through the Antarctic, down by New Zealand, and all that. Sick. Ooh.
Wise men once said, wild winds are death to the candle.
We got some acoustic. It's the first acoustic song in a while I've heard from Taylor.
Scandal cautions issued. He stood shooting the messengers. They tried to warn him about her. Cross your thoughtless heart. Only liquor anoints you. She's the Albatross. She is here to destroy you.
Okay, that instantly makes me think of, you know, like sailors, you know, wise tales about these monsters and these creatures. You know, caution issued. He stood shooting the messengers. They tried to warn him about her, but well, when's the depth of candle? I don't know. Like a moth to flame. I don't know.
She is here to destroy you. Devils that you know, raise worse hell than a stranger. She's the death you chose. You're in terrible danger.
Yeah, she's the death you chose. You're in terrible danger. You hear all these things, you know, about how this person's going to destroy you, but even in your dreams, you can't not be drawn to them. You know that it will become your fate, but yet you are drawn to it. You know, some prophecy, some fate. Yeah, interesting. I'm trying to figure out exactly how albatross as an animal relate to this. I don't know enough about them. I feel like I'm going to need to Google, go to a Wikipedia page for albatrosses.
You chose, you're in terrible danger. And when that's
A bit of violin in the back. Love some fucking violin.
And your persona non grata. I'll tell you how I've been there too. And then none of it matters. Wise men once read fake news and they believed it.
They still do.
Raised their hackles. You couldn't conceive it. You were sleeping soundly when they dragged you from your bed. And I tried to warn you about them.
They
So
were
I crossed my thoughtless
my
heart,
thoughtless heart.
spread my wings like a parachute. I'm the Albatross. I swept in at the rescue. The devil that you know looks now more like an angel. I'm the life you chose, and all this terrible danger. This terrible danger. He is here to destroy you.
That was awesome. That was sick. Loved that. In my head, I'm already trying to figure it out. Okay, albatrosses. I imagine, like most birds, they mate for life, right? Your partner, monogamous creatures. And I know that they fly for a long time over the open ocean, all through like the Antarctic and whatnot. spend all this time away from them, but still come back to that same, their mate, despite all the dangers. Something's there. I need to listen to this more. I need to look into actual albatrosses. But that was cool. I like the way it was, these wise men have told you about this danger, warned you about how it'll be the death of you, which gets flipped at the end. They're the danger. They're trying to keep you apart, trying to, from this devil. And the devils that are worse than strangers, obviously. It's always the people closest to you, right? That's an interesting one that I'm going to need to analyze more. But I really like that. I can't wait to do a second listen to this album already. I'm only 3 songs in. What is up next? Chloe or Sam or Sophia or Marcus? It's a lot of people. Marcus from The Bear. I don't know why. Let's just listen to it.
Your hologram stumbled into my apartment, hands in the hair of somebody in darkness, named Chloe or Sam or Sophia or Marcus, and I just watched it happen as the decade would play us for fools. And you saw my bones out with somebody new who seemed like he would have bullied you in school, and you just watched it happen. If you wanna break my cold, cold heart, just say I loved you the way that you were. If you wanna tear my world apart, just say you've always wondered.
Interesting. Wow. Okay. I love the stripped backness of this. I feel like we are leaving Tortured Poets Palmer territory and we're going more into that folklore-y, evermore-y, acoustic, piano, violin, guitar area. Very interesting. Your hologram stumbled into my apartment, hands in my hair, in the hair of somebody in darkness named Chloe. It doesn't even matter who it is. Whoever it was, that's not important. What's important is seeing that, right? It's your hologram. It's not you. It's this thought, this vision of this happening. Oh God, I just say I loved you. That you've always wanted. I feel like this is like quite post, a breakup. Things have healed, maybe. Because that's always, hey, if you want to, I've moved on, I've healed, I'm in a place where I'm okay. If you want to tear my world apart, just say you've always wondered, and that immediately fucking sends you right back. And just, reopens an old wound,
Wondered. You said some things that I can't unabsorb. You turned me into an idea of sorts. You needed me, but you needed drugs more. And I couldn't watch it happen. I changed into goddesses, villains and fools. Changed plans and lovers and outfits and rules. Just say you've always wondered.
I love this. We're back to that kind of storytelling that I love from Taylor Swift. Here we've got, I understand more now, the, ex or the partner who is addicted to drugs, illicit substances, whatever it may be. And let me go back. Like, changes in goddesses, villains and fools, change plans and lovers and outfits and rules. All these different things that she tried, all these different methods, all these different, people that she had to become to try to save this person, to try to fix it. But you can't. Only they can. And I imagine in this story, they couldn't, and they didn't. And she changed so much to try to save this, try to help this person, and then, if you want to break my heart, tell me I loved you the way I were before all this stuff, That's what I'm getting from this.
Break my cold
And my cold heart, because I've done so much. That's what happens to your heart over time of this. It grows cold like that.
If the glint in my eye trace the depths of your side on your passage in time, back to the moment I crashed into you, like so many wrecks do, too impaired by my youth to know what to do.
Yeah.
So if I sell my apartment and you have some kids with an internet starlet, will that make your memory fade from this scarlet maroon? Like it never happened, could
My God. Make me fade from the scarlet maroon. The maroon that's rusted on telephone poles that you can't get rid of. I love it.
fade from this scarlet maroon. Like it never happened, could it be enough to just float in your orbit? Can we watch our phantoms like watching wild horses? Cooler in theory, but not if you force it to be. It just didn't happen.
Oh,
Cause I wonder,
fuck, man. Will I always wonder? And it is that question of, will I ever not wonder? Will the thoughts of what could have been, will they ever, go away? Oh. This is, wow. Could it be enough to just float in your orbit? Can we watch our phantoms like watching wild horses? Can we just exist here in this moment? Watching, this wild, crazy, obviously we can't force it to happen. It doesn't work. It's illogical. It's irrational. But I just want to be here. I just want to. I just want to watch it. I just want. That's amazing. Wow. And I feel like this is directly linked back to Maroon. Trying to erase that. Wow. This is my only issue with doing the lyric videos is I don't have all the lyrics up here now, so it's hard for me to just look at them. I think after this album, I think I'm going to go back to just doing the lyrics because it's easier for me to analyze them that way. The videos are very cool though, and I like how they add to them, so I'm going to still do it for this album. But wow, that was really good. That might be that and the Black Dog are up there right now as my favorites. Wow, that's a tragic song. Next song is How Did It End, which instantly makes me think of the end of a relationship. And that question, it's always, people always ask, oh, what happened? Who did it? How did it end? So let's see what this is about. Okay. Some very classical sounding piano starting it off. Oh, well, that's beautiful. A lot of that in this album, very ethereal backing vocals of this. Oh, I can't do it. I'm not gonna even try. But that I don't know the terminology, if it's like a falsetto kind of or just high notes, whatever. That it gets me.
we hereby conduct this post-mortem. He was a hot house.
Post-mortem of death. Yeah, trying to figure out how it happened.
Our maladies were such we could not cure them, and so a touch that was my birthright became foreign. Come one, come all, it's happening again. The Except all of our friends, we must know.
How did it end?
How did
Wow,
it end?
okay. So yeah, that's so real, you know. We'll tell no one except everyone, because everyone's going to ask and everyone has to know. It's the gossip of the town. It's the new, you know what I mean? I love that. We hereby conduct this post-mortem, you know. What do you do when someone dies? You figure out how they died. That's what we're doing here. Well, and we're welcoming everyone to this speech, to this eulogy, to let everyone know how it happened, because we're so ravenous. We need to know. We
learned the right steps to different dances and fell victim to interlopers' glances. Lost the game of chance, what are the chances? Soon they'll go home to their husbands, smug cause they know they can trust him, then feverishly calling their cousin.
Wow, okay, I'm gonna get that. I'm not gonna pause here.
Guess who we ran
Yeah.
into at the shops, walking in circles like she was lost. Didn't you hear? They called it all off. One gasp, and then how did it end?
Oh, fuck. Okay, yes. I feel like we've had Aaron on some of these recent songs. I don't know. I think he did some of the songs on this. I think it's like kind of split between him and Jack, but yeah, we're back in Folklore Evermore territory. Wow, what a fucking verse. I love that. We learned the right steps to different dances. We both tried so hard. We both learned all these, you know, but we were out of sync. We weren't even on the same page, you know. I fell victim to interlopers' glances. Lost the game of chance. What are the chances? And yeah, and they'll go home to his husband's smug. Look who I ran into. Working around in circles, and then like, did you hear? They called it all off. One gasp. This feels like it's a follow-up to Champagne Problems, you know, and all the people who have heard about what happened and now they're gossiping to their partners and their friends, and it's all spreading like that.
Say it once again with feeling, how the death rattle breathing silenced as the soul was leaving, the deflation of our dreaming, leaving
Fucking
me
hell.
bereft and reeling, my beloved ghost and me, sitting in a tree, D-Y-I-N-G.
I like that.
It's happening again. I can't pretend like I
Oh my god, and we're back to the black dog.
How did it end? Come one, come all. It's happening again. The empathetic hunger descends. We'll tell no one except all of our friends, but I still don't know. How did it end?
Fuck. That. Wow. Back to the black dog. I can't pretend like I understand. Oh my god. Wow. I like that. Sitting in the tree. D-Y-I-N-G. That's cool. But yeah. That it's happening. That adds this exhaustion. That's what it sounded like towards the end. It sounds like she is exhausted. And it's like, you know, showing. I think that this is her way of showing how it feels, you know, after each of her breakups, when, you know, the news, the media, everyone is, no one is people pretend to be empathetic and they want to care about you, so they want to, but no, they just want to know how did it end so they can spread it to all of their friends, so they can spread it in the news, so they can create these clickbaity titles, and it's just exhausting. Come one, come all. It's happening again. Wow. We'll tell no one except all of our friends. Yeah. Exhausting. I still don't know. And that's why I'm here walking around in circles, not even knowing. I don't understand what happened. And everyone's here just trying to find out, trying to be like, oh yeah, but tell me. I don't know. That's pretty fucking tragic. Damn. That was track 5. I'm just noticing that was track 5. That didn't feel super. It's kind of track 5-y. Felt like the Black Dog felt more like track 5. I don't know if this has it technically like a track 5 because it's like a secret album kind of something. I don't know. Anyway, so high school drama, gossiping. I feel like we're still on that gossiping. Oh, my ear's itchy. So high school. Oh my god, it's so high school. Okay. I fuck with that. Okay. Okay, so this is the song about Travis. I'm just based on what I know and what I've heard about the way people talk about their relationship. That's so fucking real. That is so fucking real. But I'm in this crowd. I'm searching to find where you are, just so I can hide from you because I'm so nervous and I'm so. Ugh.
I'll drink what you think, and I'm high from smoking your jokes all damn night. The brink of a wrinkle in time, bittersweet 16 suddenly. I'm watching American Pie with you on a Saturday night. Your friends are around, so be quiet. I'm trying to stifle my sighs, 'cause I feel so high school every time.
But look at you. I feel so high school, like almost like I'm embarrassed, like, oh, why am I? Ugh. But look at you. How can I not feel this way? Okay, that's much needed after the past 5 songs. That fresh, that and it kind of answers the questions of the last songs of like, will I ever not wonder? Will I ever understand and be able to move on? Yeah, because then it happens. And you meet someone again and you feel so high school again. This is really cute. This is cute. And from all the kind of clips and things I've seen on Twitter and stuff about Travis and Taylor, this is 100% about how their relationship started and about how, honestly, after all of the shit she's been through and all of the exhaustion of all of that, yeah, someone who just doesn't make you stressed, doesn't make you feel exhausted, makes you feel happy and youthful and high school. I've heard this. I've heard that in edits. Oh, is this the song? Is this for Truth Dare? No. Is it? No, that's no. That's is it? No, that's from the next album. I don't know. I've heard that in edits. Okay, it is this one. I know Aristotle. Gang gang. Like, okay. I've got so much more context on this now because I've seen lines like that made fun of and being like, like, this is so basic and so like childish. But that makes sense in the context of the song because she's feeling so high school. You're feeling young. You're feeling like you're in high school. while your bros play Grand Theft Auto. It's not about that. You're like, yeah, okay. Okay, so much more context. That's why haters need to actually fucking listen to the songs. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I was one of those people who I saw like edits and stuff with touch me while your bros play Grand Theft Auto, and I was like, oh, but it makes so much sense in the context of the song. It's about feeling so high school, feeling young and childish and silly, and recapturing that. And I'm so glad for her that she got that after, not numerous, but like the just fucking unfortunate, awful people that she has been with, and it sucks, to go through all of those. But then, and she must have so much trauma and so many scars from it. So then meeting someone who just makes you feel that again, when you probably maybe thought you never could again, tying back to the previous songs of, will I ever be able to move on? Will I ever be able to understand? Will I ever be able to love someone like I loved you? Yeah, you are. Boom. I like that. And that was refreshing. Where are we going next? Are we keeping my mind is blanking on words today, and I'm not happy about it. My lexicon is just oh my god, why can't I think of words? When someone is like silly, it's not silly, it's I'm gonna fucking find the word. It's in my mind palace somewhere. Oh my god. When someone brings not wittiness. No, it sounds similar though. Fuck. Whimsicalness, that's what I was looking for. Okay, just take me to the next song. This is embarrassing. Okay, so the next song is called I Hate It Here. So I don't think the whimsiness is going to be sticking around, unfortunately.
Quick, tell me something awful, like you are a poet, trapped inside the body of a finance guy. Tell me all your secrets, all you'll ever be is my eternal consolation prize. You see, I was a debutante in another life, but now I seem to be scared to go outside.
I love the instrumental there.
If comfort is a construct, I don't believe in good luck. Now that I know what's what, I hate it here, so I will go to secret gardens in my mind. People need a key to get to, the only one is mine. I read about it in a book when I was a precocious child. No mid-sized city hopes and small town fears. I'm there most of the year cause I hate it here. I hate it here.
This is very the Lakes. This is very the Lakes, right? Talking about poetry. and hoping that you're a poet in disguise and you're a finance guy. This place you want to go, oh yeah, if you hate it, even the sound of that chorus.
I hate it here, so I will go to secret gardens in my mind. People need a key to get to, the only one is mine. I read about it in a book when I was a precocious child. No mid-sized city hopes and small town fears. I'm there most of the year cause I hate it here. I hate it here.
I love the string in the background. Interesting. I already love this just because I know that's not like the meaning of it, but like the first kind of opening lines, you know, hope you're a poet in disguise as a finance guy, because that's how I felt. That's how I felt when I used to work in a corporate fucking job, doing financial reports and shit, when really I just want to make movies. I like this a lot.
I'd say the 1830s, but without all the racists and getting married off for the highest bid.
Yeah.
Everyone would look down, cause it wasn't fun now. I've been there, I'd hate it. It was freezing in the palace. Lucid dreams like electricity. The current flies through me, and in my fantasies I rise above it. And way up there, I actually love it. I hate it here, so I will go to secret gardens in my mind. People need a key to get to. Quick, tell me something awful, like you are a poet, trapped inside the body of a finance guy.
Wow, I love that. I fucking love that. Wow, that is one I need to listen to again. Like, as soon as I finish doing this video. Wow, there's so much to unpack there. I feel like that is, out of all of the songs, I feel like that is the most, like, evocative of her life and her experiences and probably how she was feeling around this time. Wow. I can't help but feel like that is not a sequel, but that is connected to the lakes and this place that you want to go to get away from it all because you hate it here, this peaceful place, and this talk of poetry and wanting to live in the 1830s. Yeah. Wow. Wow. I need to break this one down. Not right now, but I love lucid dreams like electricity.
In my fantasies,
I rise above it. Oh, that's no one is better at metaphors and wordplay. I'm sorry. It's just, yeah. Wow. I look forward to listening to the song again and just reading the lyrics and trying to break it all down. Next up, we have Thank You, aIMee, which I believe it's about. I don't know if it's about, but I know the title at least is, I believe it's a reference to Kim Kardashian because of the Kim. That's what I've heard about it. And that feud, which like isn't even a feud. It's just, hey, don't call me, Taylor Swift's defender and all this, but it's just like Kanye and Kim just being awful to her, pretty much. Like, it's not a feud. It's just a one-sided, like, these people being awful. So
when I picture my hometown, there's a bronze spray tan statue of you, and a plaque underneath it that threatens to push me down the stairs at our school, and it was always the same searing pain.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll go back to it. Like, even go back to the other song, So High School. It feels like it's, you know, similar to that in saying about how those two, who shall not be named, I've already named him, are just fucking high school bullies. And they use their popularity and their fame to be able to do this fucking crazy shit, like make videos with naked fucking like figures of her and shit like that, and the fucking phone call and all of that. Yeah, high school fucking bullies.
But I dreamed that one day I could say, all that time you were throwing punches, I was building something.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't forgive the way you made me feel. Screamed, fuck you, aIMee, to the night sky as the blood was gushing. But I can't forget the way you made me heal.
Wow, yeah. Interesting. I imagine fuck you. So I can already tell fuck you, aIMee is going to turn into thank you, aIMee at the end. As the blood was gushing, but I can't forget the way you made me heal. Yeah, that interesting thing of like all of these, and not just this, but all of these scenarios that have happened that make you stronger, you know, and they have made her stronger and have healed her into this resilient person. And it's like, yeah, it's interesting.
Can't forget the way you made me heal. But I can't forget the way you made me heal. Everyone knows that my mother is a saintly woman, but she used to say she wished that she were dead.
That's so valid. I'm sorry. That's so fucking valid.
Just ring it in my head, ring it in my head. There's a moment of truth that there wouldn't be this if there hadn't been you.
Yeah, and that's such a weird thing to process and try to accept, you know?
And maybe you've reframed it, and in your mind you never beat my spirit black and blue. I pushed each boulder up that hill. Your words were still just ringing in my head.
And they probably still are.
Thank you, aIMee. Thank you, aIMee.
Yeah, that was awesome. I like that a lot. Yeah, that's such a powerful way to respond to something that, from what I know, I think Taylor Swift was pretty quiet about, you know, for, you know, a lot of years, right? I feel like whenever I've seen headlines about it, it's always been, you know, kind of from the Kanye and Kim side of it. It makes you wonder, like, I wonder if she feels ashamed, you know. I wonder if when this came out, if, you know, Kim listened to it and felt ashamed of that, you know, especially now that she's not with Kanye. I wonder if she looks back on it and feels bad, or if she, like said in this video, has reframed it in her own mind to, you know, justify it to herself. Yeah, that was an awesome song. Yeah, even then, like, I remember people like kind of joking about like the song and being like, oh, like it's so cringe, and like to write a whole song about this. And it's like, it's one song, and it's, if you actually listen to the song, it's a fucking good reason that she wrote it. And it's a heck of a lot better than, you know, just making headlines about it, and just, you know, going to journalists and going to news stories and da 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 da. So, banger.
I had died the tiniest death. I spied the catch in your breath. Out, 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 out. Northbound, I got carried away. as you boarded your train south, 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 south.
This is so Evermore.
South. A feather taken by the wind blowing. I'm afflicted by the not knowing, so I look in people's windows, transfixed by rose golden glows. They have their friends over to drink nice wine. I look in people's windows in case you're
I love the
at
cello.
the table. What if your eyes looked up and met mine one more time?
Wow, so this is, wow, already halfway through. Wow. I'm taking it this is about comparing your lives to others, you know. What is it? Not sonder. There's a word for that, kind of like the realization of like everyone out there is living their own lives, and it's and they're the main characters in their own story. And you know, looking into people's windows, seeing them just living their normal, I don't say anyone has a normal life, but living their life that to you seems normal, and wondering kind of what it would be like if you had that life, you know, maybe. I love the instrumental.
You had stopped and tilted your head. I still ponder what it meant. Now, 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 now. I tried searching faces on streets. What are the chances you'd be down, 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 down? Does it feel alright to not know me? I'm addicted to the if only, so I look in people's windows like I'm some deranged weirdo. I attend Christmas parties from outside.
Wow.
I look in people's windows in case you're at their table. What if your eyes looked up and met mine one more time?
Wow. Even that last part, I know that I don't think that's what the song is about, but it just makes you think of like, you know, losing someone who maybe you never even met. You know, that stolen glance at someone in, you know, in the train station, and then looking in windows, wondering, oh, maybe what if this person's there, and what if they look at like, what if our eyes meet? You know, this is a very reflective album. There's a lot of wondering and pondering and thinking about the what ifs and the hows and the whys, which is very interesting. And also, I'm sorry, I just have to like call out the people who I've seen a lot of in the past year, people being like, Taylor Swift fell off, she can't write good music anymore, you know, in regards to the show Life of Showgirl, and being like, oh, she'll never write an album like Folklore or Evermore again, when like this is the last one before that. Like, bro, you know, I'm aware that when I listen to it, it probably won't be my favorite, just from what I've heard. But even then, I've heard that about a lot of things of hers, and then I go on to really enjoy it. You know, I heard that about Midnights, and Midnights ended up being one of my favorites. But yeah, like, imagine making all this music and then you release an album that some people don't like, and go like, oh, this doesn't sound like this other album. Oh my god, she's fallen off. She will never write a good album again. Like, shut the fuck up. Anyway.
Mine one more time.
That was cool. I like that. Short, sweet, but hits. That's another one that I'm going to need to listen to, and probably a few times, and to really get exactly what she's talking about and come up with, well, my own ideas on that. But yeah, that feeling of just, what is it like in other people's lives? Wonderful. Next up, we have The Prophecy. It instantly makes me think of The Alchemy, you know. Probably won't have any relation, but let's listen. Okay. very sovereign sounding.
Hand on the throttle, thought I caught lightning in a bottle. Oh, but it's gone again.
This instantly feels very like Cowboy Like Me kind of sounding.
And it was written, I got cursed like Eve got bitten.
A mad woman.
Oh, was it punishment? Pat around when I get home. I guess a lesser woman would have lost hope. A greater woman wouldn't beg. But I looked to the sky and said, please, I've been
I've heard this.
change the prophecy. Don't want money, just someone who wants my company. Let it once be me. Who do I have to speak to about if they can redo the prophecy?
Oh, this is tragic. That's so fucking sad. Please, I've been on my knees. Change your prophecy. I don't want money, just someone who wants my company. Oh, that feels very like it's making me think of I wouldn't marry me either, and those feelings of self-loathing and feeling worthless and being like, anybody want me? Anybody want me? Wow, yeah. A lesser woman would have lost hope. A greater woman wouldn't beg. But me, I looked to the sky and I said, please. It's so sad.
And I sound like an infant, feeling like the very last drops of an ink pen. A greater woman stays cool, but I howl like a wolf at the moon. And I look unstable, gathered with a coven round a sorceress table. A greater woman has faith, but even statues crumble if they're made to wait. I'm so afraid.
Banger, dude.
I sealed my fate, no sign of soulmates. I'm just a paperweight in shades of grayish. Spending my last coin so someone will tell me it'll be okay.
Telling me this isn't track 5?
Please, I've been on my knees. Change the prophecy. Don't want money, just someone who wants my company. Let it once be me. Who do I have to speak to about if they can redo the prophecy? Who do I have to speak to change the prophecy? Hand on the throttle, thought I caught lightning in a bottle. Oh, but it's gone again. Pat around when I get home. I guess a lesser woman would have lost hope. A greater woman wouldn't say, but I looked to the sky and said,
It's sad as fuck. That is sad as fuck, man. I want to go back to even please, I've been on my knees. That takes me back to Champagne Problems, the line about him being not on his knee, about him being on his knees and begging. The same way this person is here on their knees begging for someone to change their prophecy, I just want some company, So sad. But less sad in the, hindsight context of, hey, you married now. You got that. You changed your own prophecy, Yeah. I think that might be my favorite. I think that one might be my favorite. I'm a sucker for songs like that, aren't I? Next up, Cassandra. Cassandra from fucking Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
I was in my new house placing daydreams, patching up the crack along
Crack on the wall.
I pass it and lose track of what I'm saying, 'cause that's where I was when I got the call. When the first stone's thrown, they're screaming. In the streets, there's a raging riot. When it's burn the bitch, they're shrieking.
Which?
When the truth comes out, it's quiet. So they killed Cassandra first, 'cause she feared the worst and tried to tell the town.
I see. A little put on my classics cap. That's about Cassandra of Troy. Yeah, she told them what was going to happen. That's the cursed to know the fucking cursed to know the prophecy. Okay, Taylor Swift. Cursed to know the prophecy. Well, no, blessed to know the prophecy. Cursed that no one would believe her. Ugh. First one killed.
So they filled my cell with snakes. I regret to say, do you believe me now?
Now it is happening. Do you believe me?
I was in my tower weaving nightmares.
Yeah.
So they killed Cassandra first, 'cause she feared the worst and tried to tell the town.
In IMAX, by the way, filmed in 70mm IMAX. Just wow. What can't Christopher Nolan do?
They knew the whole time.
Yeah, okay.
I was onto something.
I like that.
The family, the pure
But they didn't want to
greed, the
believe. They
Christian chorus line. They all said
prevented themselves from
nothing.
it.
Blood's thick, but nothing like a payroll. That they never spared a prayer for my soul. You can mark my words that I said it first. In a morning warning, no one heard.
Yep.
I patched up the crack along
Also, this dun-dun-dun-dun, that sounds like another song, but I can't fucking figure out what it is.
the wall. No one heard, not a single word was heard. When the first stone's thrown, they're screaming. In the streets, there's a raging riot. When it's burn the bitch, they're shrieking. When the truth comes out, it's quiet. It's so quiet.
That is a very interesting song. That is a song that I'm going to need. That is, I think, out of all of them, the number one song that I'm going to need to listen to more and analyze, because I believe she's doing something with comparing this, historical, mythological story of Cassandra, who was, cursed to know the fate of Troy, but no one believes her. And what I believe Taylor Swift is doing is kind of comparing that to modern day churches and Christianity and the payrolls and how they, what they'll turn a blind eye to in favor of, the money that they reap in. And that's really interesting, and that needs to be analyzed more. It needs to be analyzed more. I need to listen to this again and go through the lyrics and kind of try to understand more about that. And very, very, I like how the song is placed after the prophecy. That ties in very well with Cassandra. Yeah, that is a very interesting song, but I like it. Yeah. Tell me more in the comments. I've missed it. I've missed our conversations. I love when you guys get down there and give me more information about it and we can chit chat about it. So please be active down there. And hit that subscribe button. Oh my God, we're almost over. We got 4 more songs. Peter Pan, Peter Pettigrew. Sorry.
Forgive me, Peter, my lost fearless leader, in closets like cedar, preserved from when we were just kids. Is it something I did?
That Lion Witch and Wardrobe reference?
The
There's
goddess
a
of
Peter in that,
timing
right?
once found us beguiling. She said she was trying. Peter, was she lying? My ribs get the feeling she did. Said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Words from the mouths of babes, promises, oceans deep.
He's stuck in Neverland. He can't come for you.
Never to keep. Never to keep.
Well, that makes me think of, like, well, one, there's like the play on, you know, Peter Pan, Neverland, you know, I think, in terms of the whole grow up and come find me. Peter Pan ain't coming. He's stuck in Neverland. He's stuck as a boy. But relating that to, you know, a more realistic situation of, you know, having someone in your life at a young age and that connection and feeling that, and then I thought it's just goodbye for now, when in reality it's goodbye forever. And, you know, you never hear from him again. You can't find him again, which I imagine a lot of people experienced as kids, you know, when someone moves away, you lose contact.
And I won't confess that I waited, but I let the lamp burn as the men masqueraded. I hoped you'd return with your feet on the ground. Tell me all that you've learned, 'cause love's never lost when perspective is earned. And you said you'd come and get me, but you were 25 and the shelf life of those fantasies is expired. Lost to the lost boys chapter of your life. Forgive me, Peter, please know that I tried to hold on to the days when you were mine. You said you were gonna grow up. You said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Words from the mouths of babes, promises, oceans deep, but never to keep.
Peter lovers are gonna be coming for me in the comments. That was nice, but I think there's always at least one song in an album that just doesn't connect for me, and I think that was Peter. That's a song that I need to listen to some more times to see if it's a grower for me. But I honestly, I didn't really care for this song very much. Maybe it's because it's something that I can't relate to, like, at all. It's not, I didn't feel like a connection with it personally. And I'm a big person on, like, connecting with songs. One, I didn't experience having someone at that age who, you know, I can't relate to the story. And two, I've never seen a single Peter Pan. I've never seen anything. I've never seen anything about Peter Pan, so I can't get that part either. I know that he's in The Lost Boys and Neverland. That's about it. I think it's like Tinkerbell. But yeah, that's. I liked it. I liked the music on it. But that's one I'm gonna have to listen to some more times. Please don't kill me if that's your favorite song from the album. It didn't connect for me. So, yeah, I wonder why. It is interesting, actually, to think about, you know, because by no means do I think that was a bad song, but I couldn't get lost in it the way I do with other songs, you know? Anyway, 3 more songs. We've got The Bolter. Where are we bolting to? I like that.
By all accounts, she almost drowned when she was 6 in frigid water.
Oh, well, that's tragic.
And I can confirm she made a curious child, ever reviled by everyone except her own father. With a quite bewitching face, splendidly selfish, charmingly helpless, excellent fun till you get to know her. Then she runs like it's a race. Behind her back, her best mates laughed, and they nicknamed her the Bolter.
Well, that's not very nice.
Started with a kiss, oh we must stop meeting like this, but it always ends up with a town car speeding out the drive one evening. Ended with the slam of a door, then he'll call her a whore. Wish he wouldn't be sore, but as she was leaving, it felt like breathing.
Ooh,
all
okay.
her fucking lives flashed before her eyes. It feels like the time
I thought those were roads, but it's ice.
she fell through the ice, then came out alive.
This feels very, again, how many times have I said this feels very folklore, Evermore, but just this story of these, you know, young, I imagine teenagers in love, going through, you know, twists and turmoils.
That's when she sees the littlest leaks down on the floorboards, and she just knows she must bolt.
Okay.
Started with a kiss, oh we must stop meeting like this, but it always ends up with a town car speeding. It feels like the time she fell through the ice, then came out alive.
Oh, wow.
She's been many places with men of many faces. First they're off to the races, and she's
Okay,
laughing,
Lana.
drawing aces, but none of it is changing. That the chariot is waiting hard to hers for the break, and there's escape and escaping. Started
Yeah,
with a
wow.
kiss, oh we must stop meeting like this, but it always ends up with a town car speeding out the drive one evening. And I with the slam of a door, but she's got the best stories. You can be sure that as she was leaving, it felt like freedom. All her fucking lives flashed before her eyes. It feels like the time she fell through the ice, then came out alive.
Wow. What a cool song. That's interesting that, you know, leaving felt like breathing, you know, it felt natural, and it felt healing, and it felt, you know, like freedom. It felt like escape can be, you know, escaping can be an escape. And that, you know, it feels like coming out of the ice alive, and that relief, and that, you know, breathing again for the first time. And again, it makes me think of the Champagne Problems, and the whole, you know, I didn't know the answer was no until I was asked, and I had to leave. I had to bolt. I had to get away, because, you know, it's in my nature, maybe, you know. That is an interesting one. Yeah. Again, another one I'm going to have to just listen to and really think about. How do we end up like this? You know, and I'm bolting out the door, you know. All these lives. Interesting. All her fucking lives flash before her eyes. All these situations, all these, you know, relationships that this person has had, and how it always ends like this, because, you know, I just have to leave. I have to bolt away. I have to breathe. And, you know, some people probably are just wired like that. Some people, you know, that's who they be, you know. Wow. That was cool. That was fun. That felt very much that you could pick that one up, put it in Evermore. Fit right in. It would fit right in with, you know, Champagne Problems and wait. last great American dynasty. That's folklore. But it feels very, this feels almost like this could be from the perspective of, the original owner of her house, that kind of vibe. Cool. Second to last song, Robin. Like the bird? Like a robin? Or like Robin from How I Met Your Mother? I don't know. Okay. This is pretty. Oh, it's like a sparkling in the background.
Long may you reign, you're an animal, you are bloodthirsty.
Okay.
Strings tied to levers, slowed down clocks, tethered, all this showmanship to keep it for you in sweetness. Way to go, tiger. Higher and higher, wilder and lighter for you.
Interesting. That little like bass line back there, that's from something.
Time will arrive for the cruel and the mean. You learn to bounce back just like your trampoline, but now we'll curtail your curiosity. It's sweetness. Way to go, tiger. Higher and higher, wilder and lighter for you.
I'm so fucking confused. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I'm dumb. I don't know if I am if I've lost it. I didn't get that at all. That was very confusing to me. What the meaning of that? Way to go, tiger! You're going higher and higher. So I feel like you're congratulating someone on their success. And as they get higher, they're wilder and lighter. Like they've got less baggage, less things holding them down. Wilder. The words like the wordplay on the dinosaurs and buried in the ground, and I feel really bad. I'm just, this is not hitting for me. It's not hitting. I just don't get it. I need to see some comments. Okay, I like that. Yeah, okay, about adults presume the innocence of childhood by letting children be children. They grow up, Robin is son, most likely the muse for the song. Okay, that's okay. Sorry, sometimes you just need a little bit of help to get there. Yeah, that just did not. I was like the whole time listening to it, lyrics, trying to figure it out. I knew it was about someone, growing, doing better, getting higher and higher, wilder and lighter. Wow. Yeah, I mean, the top comment said this is her most underrated song. I agree, because I just struggled to get that. Wow. That's another one. Please share with me your insights in the comments, because I love the sound of that in production, but I struggled to connect with the lyrics and understand it. Maybe because, I don't know, guys. Maybe I'm washed. Maybe, you know, people always comment and go, oh, Dean is so good at breaking down these lyrics and understanding the meanings of songs. I might have lost it, guys. I might have lost it. Final song, The Manuscript. Let's listen. Ooh. Okay. Very cinematic. Ah, okay, I fuck with this hard. As someone who has written scripts, I fuck with this hard.
Now and then she rereads the manuscript of the entire torrid affair.
Okay.
They compared their licenses. He said, I'm not a donor, but I'd give you my heart if you needed it. She rolled her eyes and said, you're a professional. He said, no, just a good Samaritan. He said that if the sex was half as good as the conversation was, soon they'd be pushing strollers. But soon it was over.
How did it end?
In the age of him, she wished she was 30 and made coffee every morning in a French press. Afterwards, she only ate kids' cereal and couldn't sleep unless it was in her mother's bed.
Ah, okay. Well, I like that's that feeling of when you're with someone and you're just picturing like your future and being like, oh, you know, 30, you know, maybe got kids on the way, making coffee every morning at French press. You got your life together. You got everything that you thought you would have. And after that, losing that, and you don't want to even do things that evoke that, and so you're reverted. You're having kids cereal, and you can only sleep in your mum's bed because that's where you feel protected and you feel okay.
Then she dated boys who were her own age, with dartboards on the backs of their doors. She thought about how he said, since she was so wise beyond her years, everything had been above board. She wasn't sure.
Okay, anime piano. I love the fucking instrumental of this. This is beautiful.
And the years passed like scenes of a show.
Yeah, and I can see it. I see the show in my mind.
Said you write what you know, looking backwards might be the only way to move forward.
Yeah.
Then the
Reflection.
actors were hitting their marks, and the slow dance was alight with the sparks, and the tears fell in synchronicity with the score. And at last, she knew what the agony had been for.
Yeah, wow. Wow, yeah, because you can only, like, looking back and actually reflecting on it, writing about it like that, to gain more understanding. So interesting about these different relationships and how each of them, you know, when you're in it, you want to be different, or, you know, to fit what you kind of expect out of it. And then after it, how you try to move on from it, but it's still there. And she's talking about how writing about it like that and looking back on it might sometimes be the only way to move forward, because you need to unpack it and understand it and, you know, put it into your mind. Like, yeah.
The only thing that's left is the manuscript. One last souvenir from my trip to your shores. Now and then I reread the manuscript, but the story isn't mine anymore.
Wow, the story isn't mine anymore. Yeah, and it's the idea of like similar to like journaling, and sometimes you just need to write it down to get it out of your mind and to be able to not have to focus and hyper fixate on it anymore. But then, yeah, you might go back and reread it from some time because now you'll have a different perspective, being able to read it written down rather than in your own mind, and your life has moved on, and it's not your story anymore. You know, it might be a piece from your life, but it's not your story. The story isn't mine anymore. It's yeah. Wow. And just oh my god, what a way to end the album, okay? Because so much of this album has been about that wondering, that pondering and struggling on how to accept things and move on and grow and get out of it. And this album feels like a lot of the songs have been on that hyperfixation and struggling to move on and continue your story, you know, outside of this. And this feels like a very healthy song in the end, discussing that and on how to move on, and you know, writing all this down as Manuscript, kind of like this album. Wow. That was lovely. Okay, wow. That was Anthology. The long awaited. I can't believe it took me that long to come back and listen to this. Especially considering most of you would have listened to it mere hours after listening to the Torture Poets Department. But that was, yeah, I feel like I needed to listen to that today. That was really, really impactful. Highlights: The Black Dog, The Prophecy, Cassandra. Thank You, aIMee, I would say. Yeah. Felt like a very reflective album. And I can only imagine what it would have been like listening to that after the Torture Poets Department, you know, fresh when they released. Very interesting. You know, I agree with the people who say it feels like a spiritual sister to Folklore and Evermore. But also its own thing. You know, it feels just as connected to the Torture Poets Department. And a lot of her work, a lot of her songs, you know, Maroon, right? There was that connection. Yeah, that was really, really liked that. Some of those songs I'm going to end this, I'm going to go listen to it again. Maybe while playing Hades, maybe just in bed, eyes closed, thinking about it. Because there were some of those songs on there that I want to understand more. I want to unpack more. Because I felt like some of them I didn't connect with, I didn't get on that first listen, and I would like to. But yeah, that was Anthology. I guess I'm back. I know that, you know, you guys aren't necessarily going to trust that I'm back because I have disappeared numerous times after saying I'm back. And I won't go into reasons, but a lot of, you know, personal life things. But I'm going to try to, you know, make more videos and actually, you know, take this a bit more seriously. You know, I guess. Because, like, when I did my folklore video, for example, I never expected this many fucking people. It's crazy. It is crazy that so many of you want to be here and listen to these with me and listen to my thoughts on them and interact with me and give me so much love, and I really, really appreciate that. Yeah, so any recommendations, anything that you want me to listen to, leave it down in the comments. I look forward to chatting with you guys very, very much, and yeah, good to see you guys.